Bye bye, level 9. Thanks for stopping by, but we hardly knew you. It's time to introduce level 10, starting with TaoPaiPai. Zen Archer, of course. We get a bonus Archer feat, which is going to be improved critical. This Key Strike Lawful doesn't really apply to us yet. If we ever decide to use an unarmed strike, then it might be something. Okay, I've been agonizing over this, but I need to prepare for life without Lann. Regarding athletics and mobility, I think failing an athletics check is more likely to prevent access to an area completely. Whereas failing a mobility check is just more likely to cause some damage. Now, they might not all be like that, but what we've seen in Dresden is like that. So, even though it's probably too late for this, I'm going to start pumping athletics. I'm not willing to leave perception behind, but I am going to let stealth and religion fall back a little bit. It's probably a bad idea, but I'm putting all 3 other points into athletics. I really wish I had world and nature and even these 2 persuasion ranks back. Retraining is a thing, but it's just personal preference. I don't like retraining. That's just me. Improved critical. Composite longbow. So longbow. Lann. Again, I'm not willing to leave perception behind. And for now, since he's our athletics guy, let's keep doing athletics. And let's try to do mobility. I think he's our mobility guy too. He's probably our stealth guy too. Alright. Now, there might be one hidden feature that we Zen Archers just got. Let me take a look. Maybe not. So I think this is already including the fact that we're flurrying. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like it did that. Maybe it just hasn't updated yet. We'll have to look once we actually get into combat. But this flurry of arrows, flurry of blows. Starting at first level, Zen Archer can make flurry of blows, full attack action. Zen Archer's flurry of blows otherwise functions as normal for a monk of his level. And maybe I'm wrong in the level. Maybe it doesn't happen until level 11. But I thought that the Unchained Monk, which is what the standard monk in this game is, got a 3rd attack when you're flurrying at your primary, at your highest base attack bonus. So A, I could be wrong about that. B, that might not happen until level 11. C, it might not happen at all. I was just checking. Oh well. Okay, next up, let's try Sosiel.
The goddess protects us.
Cleric's fine. Skills, I'm leaving Regill to be our Arcana guy, so I no longer need to start putting points into Arcana. Let's go back to Religion. Okay. Ember. A new hex. And she also gets a 5th level spell. World and Nature. I think our UMD is still good enough. If we need to use it in combat, it might not be good enough, but it's certainly good enough to use out of combat. And it's probably good enough to use in combat. Okay, let's start looking at these hexes. First of all, what goes well with Chant? Or Cackle for her. Evil Eye, Fortune, Protective Luck, Misfortune. Ooh. So, I wonder if Fortune stacks as well. And by stacking in this case, I mean if I take Fortune, if both Camellia could cast Fortune on, say, Lann, could use Fortune in a combat, and then in another combat, if Ember could also use it on Lann. I'm going to take it as it reads. It says, once a creature has benefited from the Fortune Hex, it cannot benefit from it again for 24 hours. So I'm going to presume that that doesn't work. Misfortune is save based, but if we take the time to Evil Eye its saves and then do this, it might be worth it. Yeah, it has to roll twice and take the worst result. That's the thing. That's kind of like giving the protective luck to everybody at once. So, not necessarily sure I want to do that. I mean, it's a little better than that. Plus, it's to everybody at once, but it's still the will save to negate and stuff like that. Might be worthwhile just in case we need Fortune on 2 people quickly. Let's see what else is available. I don't like this. Doesn't seem worth it. Restless Slumber. So after it gets after it's woken up, it's confused. I don't think Restless Slumber is with it or is worth it. Fast Healing 5. Ooh, or it heals up to 4 points of ability score damage from 2 ability scores. Maybe. Yeah, no. Major healing. No. Delicious Fright. Intelligence. Okay, this seems like it might be worthwhile. Especially for those spores from Frox. Except spells whose level is more than half the witch's level. So 6th level spells and higher would be unaffected at this point in time. Uh, all right. I think I'm going for that mass ability thing, which was it this? No. Nope. I could go misfortune. Oh, I can't even. Oh, it's probably this one. Yeah, fast healing 5 for a few rounds. Can only be used once. 4 points of ability score damage from 2 ability scores. I might just do misfortune. Okay. Fifth level spells. I don't see any fire-based spells. Baleful Polymorph is pretty nice. Hmm. Alright, what does Cave Fangs do? Again, let's actually look at that. Why can't I? Alright. I don't know. There's probably good uses for this, but that's too complicated for me. I know what Baleful Polymorph is. I know it's pretty good if you can get by their fort saves. Problem is, I don't really have anything that can affect their fort saves directly, because our Evil Eye is just will saves. If you get a Misfortune on first, then they'd have to roll twice. Uh, let's try Baleful Polymorph. You never know. Ooh, I forgot to take UMD with Sosiel. That's alright. I was thinking about taking Use Magic Device with Sosiel so he could hopefully cast those scrolls of Communal Sea Invisibility and have it last 24 hours. But that probably just would have been a waste of skill points. I think I might take. Actually, does she have Protective Luck? She does. In case I need to get Protective Luck up on multiple people, I might want to take Protective Luck with her as well. However, her chant doesn't seem to affect Protective Luck. I think that's why I'm not taking it. Because this chant just says Evil Eye, Fortune, Fury, or misfortune. So that's why I'm not taking the protective luck. She could go for slumber. Now, I'm going to go misfortune. Regill. I've decided that 3 levels is enough in Hell Knight, so we're going fighter. And we want persuasion and arcana. Alright. Mounted combat? Oh, for Bismuth. Yeah, I don't think I'll be using that all that much with him. I don't like the fact that when it went down, he was prone. So I don't think the benefit is worth the cost for the build that I have. Well, we are now level 10. Next time, we will rest up before continuing the assault. See you then. Sayonara.